What up, boys? This is Shane Hansen, also known as Babes from 7 Day Ban. In this video, I'll be explaining various aspects of the Chronomatic Anomaly encounter and why we chose to handle certain abilities the way we did. We chose to go with 2 tanks, 5 healers, 6 melee, and 7 ranged, with an average raid eye level of 898. The majority of our raid had their 4-piece set bonus from Heroic Knighthold, while those who did not have their 4-piece had at least their 2-piece set bonus. As for weapon traits, only about 5 players had 54 traits, while the rest of the raid were somewhere between 40 and 45 traits. To handle the first set of adds at spawn, we split DPS evenly into 2 groups. Classes with high burst and high mobility went right, while everyone else went left with the boss. Players with Cephas were prioritized in interrupt rotation on the adds. This was so they could make use of their legendary and to get some extra burst damage out. The adds are burned down, and then everyone stacked under the boss for healing cooldowns during Power Overwhelming. We took 8 Power Overwhelming stacks before interrupting the boss. There are essentially 2 strats floating around right now, the cheese strat and the non-cheese strat. If you read forums or watch videos at all, you'll find that most people recommend doing the cheese strat, which is basically bursting down the boss and killing him within 3 add phases. This requires a lot of DPS and more traits in each player's artifact weapon. As I previously mentioned though, we didn't have max traits in our weapons, so we chose to go with the non-cheese strat since we didn't meet the DPS requirement to kill the boss in 3 add phases. The non-cheese strat involves prioritizing adds over boss for each add phase, which ultimately leads to a longer kill. If you can cheese the fight, you should definitely do it. If you can't, you'll want to figure out a way to manage adds for up to 5 sets. For us, on the second set of adds, we sent one person from the right group over to the left group to help kill the left add faster. We did this so we could interrupt the boss before he reached his 3rd Power Overwhelming stack. There's a lot of damage going out during this add phase, and we found that if the boss reached 3 stacks, we would usually lose a few people, which will ultimately lead to a wipe. Something important I wanted to mention regarding the 3rd set of adds is that one add spawns before the other. We're not sure why this happens, but it does. Initially we tried to assign people to call out which add was spawning first so we could all rush over there and kill it. However, we found that if we just picked a side to go to as a raid before the add spawned, it didn't matter which add spawned first, because we were already there, set up, ready to kill it. Being stuck in slow phase and trying to figure out which add spawned first will really waste a lot of time and ultimately kill DPS. Regarding our Power Overwhelming stacks, we chose to go with 8 stacks for the first channel and 3 stacks for every channel thereafter. For our raid, we found that our healers could handle 3 stacks without cooldowns as long as people didn't get hit by orbs or any other random boss abilities. Essentially, all avoidable damage had to be avoided. Earlier, I said that for the 3rd set of adds we want to interrupt the boss in 2 stacks. While this is true, if the raid was mostly topped off, we would hold till 3 stacks to get more damage out. A few final points I'd like to make regarding this encounter, specifically about when to use heroism and second potions. We chose to use heroism at the beginning of the fight. That's because it's the longest duration of time where you can basically tunnel the boss and get his health as low as possible before any heavy moving phases or add phases. I know there's been a few recommendations from other guilds on forums about using heroism during add phases, but we found that it didn't help us very much, and in fact we fell behind. As for second potions, we chose to use them on the 3rd set of adds. The 3rd set and the 4th set of adds come really close together, so by using our second potions on the 3rd set of adds, we're able to burn those adds down and be ready for the 4th set of adds. As a reminder, the strat that we used here is the non-cheese strat. We use this to get our first kill of Mythic Chronomatic Anomaly. Since then, we've moved on to using the cheese strat as our DPS and artifacts have increased in power. Hopefully you found some of these tips and suggestions useful, but for now this will conclude my commentary regarding this fight. Please enjoy the rest of this video. that's it for now. If you found this video helpful or useful, give it a like. If you'd like to see more videos like this, be a champion and subscribe. If you have any questions, suggestions, or you just want to let me know how average I am, leave a comment below. Till next time, boys!
Good fucking job,
Good job, guys.
Nice.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah!
Good job.
I got gold.
Solid.
Yeah. Cool.
Ooh, nice.